James Cebulski for EA Sports. Both squads bringing their A-listers here for this one in this EA SHL Club Show. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. Great night for hockey, and we are officially underway. Moves the puck along the half wall. Hammers it on net, and that caroms off a body in the lane.
Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Circles back to center ice. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Alberta's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. And it's a quick pass to Sedin. They put the puck into the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Line. Slides the puck over. Loses his balance on the play. Alberta's got the puck behind the net. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Alberta's got the puck along the wall. Beantown's got it from behind the net.
Oh, save of the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. I think the goaltender had read the playbook on the shooter here, James, because everyone knows that he's got an incredible one-timer, and the goalie pushes across to make the save. I think it's a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
The boys get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
And that caroms off a body in traffic. Here's a shot. Gets in the lane with the body. Gets in front of it. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Beantown's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Tries to get it out of the zone. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Solid check to slow him down. Let's get the call. Diamond's going off for elbowing. They'll play some 4-on-4.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it in practice. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage. Sedin's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Slides it over with pace to Reddy. Skates to the crease. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Swayman.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
Sedin's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Alberta's won the draw. The Bruisers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Scores! Oh, wow, what a finish on the one-timer.
It always amazes me, James, because we know where this puck is going, right in his wheelhouse. Everyone knows where this puck is going, but he still converts on it. Amazing shot. Well, he's known for his one-timer, and everyone on the ice should know that when he gets a look at it and he's set up, he's going to wire it home, and he does just that.
They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. Sedin scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Broken up at center by Line. Quick feed to Sedin. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Now a quick pass to Meach. Huge stop by Campbell.
Well, she's in great position to make that save, and when you're in good position, you can steer and control the rebound, and this one goes right to the corner.
Moves it over to Reddy. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Line. Great read with the stick. He grabs the puck here at the point. And this scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Bruisers win it. Puck scooped up by Wu. And he can't hang on after that hit. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Alberta's won it. Quick pass to Line. Pokes it away at his own end. Taken along the wall by Line. From one point man to another. And that pass attempt is deflected. Here's a short pass to Sedin. And play rolls on as she came up with a big stop there.
She reads this play perfectly, James. The shooter has nowhere to go. Tight to the net. She recognizes it, challenges, and gives no space.
Diamonds won the draw, and they're on the attack. Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Well, the goaltender has no chance at catching up to this puck. I mean, man, he put some hot sauce, some pepper, and some mustard on this quick release shot all at once.
Alberta's got up by 1 here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Picked up along the wall by Line. Unloads from the blue line. Oh, he gives up the body on that. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Looks to start the transition game behind the net. Beantown's got the puck along the boards. Takes the pass. And that's knocked away by Reddy. Drives to the paint. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Sends it out front. And that's stopped. Alberta's got it in their own zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. And that's shot down by a beautiful save.
Well, she's the last line of defense.
He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. Well, he gets all of this one, James. It explodes off of his stick. He just labels it over the glove of the goaltender.
Here in the later stages of this period, the boys have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Grabbed along the boards by Wu. Alberta's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes it into the slot. He scores! Not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it. We get to the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up, and puts it home.
Alberta's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. From the neutral zone now. Alberta's got the puck here in the open ice. Receives the pass. Beantown's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, he hammered him.
You knew
All alone. Slides the puck down low. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Both teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Alberta's game plan was executed perfectly in the first 20 minutes, James. I mean, they were first to the puck. When you're first to it and you retrieve it, you own it. Then they managed it. Then they found ways to attack the net. Now they've got a healthy lead heading into the second.
The boys have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Right up the gut, here they go. Poked away at center ice. The Bruisers get a hold of it. Takes it to the front. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Sweden. Here he is on the backhand. Turn that chance aside.
But there's not much room for the shooter to move in, and she recognizes it, and she gets right out, makes herself as big as possible, and makes a save.
The Bruisers will play it against the wall. Sedine's got it now deep inside his own end. And she denies them on the play.
Campbell's made a nice save there, James. I mean, she's looked shaky throughout the game, right from warm-up. Just hasn't looked comfortable. With that save, maybe she can move forward. I mean, it's going to give her team some confidence, but they all have to be better if they want to get back in this game.
And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Made the stop on the play. Oh, she denies them again.
So much pressure on this shift. They have their opponent running around everywhere, really chasing the game. This is exactly what you want.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone. They got to be right for the picking, you'd think.
Well, they really are. I mean, look at the goaltender. She looks worn down and completely gassed, James. They got to get the puck to the net.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Back to the point it goes. Oh, the double G in the house. The great glove save. Alberta's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Nice job tying up his opponent. Sends the pass over. Alberta's got the puck against the boards. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do...
He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. Every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
Alberta's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? The entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
Well, James, it's fine in wrestling when you drop the elbow, but not in the game of hockey. He's sitting for 2. You know what the key to the power play is, James? Shoot the puck, and that's exactly what they did last power play, and they were successful on it right from the point. You have to have net front presence, though. You got to make sure you can get players in front of the net, not just for the screen, but to collect the rebound.
Alberta's across the blue line. From the point, they take control of it. Moves it to Meach. And he takes the feed.
Sedin's picked up a few assists in this game, and his team is leading. I mean, when the puck's on his stick, he's making things happen. His awareness, his ability to thread the needle, it's off the charts tonight.
Grabs the puck. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Pass out front, and that Karen's off a twig in front of the net. From behind the net. Alberta's killed the penalty. And he makes that save as well.
This power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Ho's got a hold of the puck behind the net.
Beantown's got to find a way to reset and refocus. Almost look at it as another game within the game. This is really tough to do. We used to call it park it as an athlete.
What a steal in his own end. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Right in the doorstep. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats. Well, that's his signature backhand snipe, isn't it, James? It always amazes me, though, if he's in tight spaces, he's so aware of how to shield and get it off quickly. Goaltender had no idea it was coming.
Alberta's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. I mean, they've just moved the puck around so effectively.
Yeah, they've gotten in the offensive zone because of their speed through the neutral zone. They've gotten good entries, and then their puck possession in the offensive zone. I mean, it's been so difficult to take it away. It's been a string on their stick. They've been evasive, they've been elusive, and they've driven the net when they should have.
And we're still only in period number 2. The boys send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Back to the blue line. Here he is on the redirect. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Here comes the call from the official. Sedin's called for tripping. He's off to the box. A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Coughs it up in the neutral zone. The boys gain possession in their own end. Breakaway. Here's a feed in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
This is the type of player that you want on your team. You want on your line, James. There's no question about it, because you know that if you just get available, he's going to find a way to open up a lane for you. That's how good his hands are.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Diamond's got it in the offensive zone. The Bruisers' power play expires. They now go to work for a short period on the power play. Quick feed to Reddy. Quick shot. Turns it away. And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even.
Coach won't be happy with that. James didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion and make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And a great read to turn that play aside. Here's an odd man rush. Sends a pass in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
Well, great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that puck comes across.
Alberta's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is the collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out and continue to play the way they started it.
Takes the puck at the point. Passes ahead from the right side. Taken by Reddy. Closes the gap along the wall. Sends it over to Line. Drives to the crease. He scores!
This is a goal scorer's goal, James. I mean, that's some sick skill in tight. And how about the patience to pull the goaltender out of the net and just slide it by? That's some silky hands.
Alberta's having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless. And when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop. And they've got the intermission looming, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. And they score!
Well, they score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it. Well, this is just a fabulous shot, James, and the goaltender, he was flashing the leather. Everyone knows that he's got a quick glove. Wasn't quick enough this time.
Diamond's won possession. Grabs the puck at center. Moves it quickly over to Meach. Alberta's got the puck against the half wall. Sends it in front, and she denies that opportunity. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The boys have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. Scoops up the puck off the draw. And that's just out of reach. Alberta's got a hold of the puck. Read that perfectly with the poke check. The Bruisers gain possession. Fires it! We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. One more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts? Brings it off the pipe!
Alberta's been having their way with their opponent all night long. In the offensive zone, it's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic. And
it's a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. Slides it quickly to Diamond. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves the puck more to the middle. Sends a pass over. Oh, what a big-time save as that had some heat on that shot. Wrister. Oh, turn to the side once again.
Well, she's known for making these kinds of saves, James. She's able to get in front of the shooter, and it's a wrist shot. She sees it all the way, so it's an easy one for her.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Alberta's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Beantown's got the puck inside the offensive zone. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The boys lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. Beantown's got it, and they're on the attack. Hyman's got it into offensive territory. Moves the puck up to Reddy. Here's a shot. Denied by Swayman. Takes the puck. He got all of that hit. And they keep the pressure on. Beantown's got possession here in the offensive zone. Across the line from center. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Huge steal at his own end. Tries to get the puck to Ho. With possession along the wall. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Alberta's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Scoops up the puck now. Beantown's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he takes the feed.
Sedin's had the magic touch tonight, James. I mean, he has 3 points in the game, but the puck possession and the poise and patience have been incredible tonight.
The boys have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Diamond's won the draw. And that puck leaves the zone. Meach is taking it from his own end. Ho's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
The refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, they've worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup. And man, has it been effective.
Beantown's got it now. And he makes the save with ease. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Alberta's won the face-off deep in their own end. Beantown's got a hold of it against the wall. Alberta's on the attack. From point blank! Sensational save as she keeps it out!
I have no idea how that stayed out of the net, James. It's all about desperation. That should have been a goal.
Centering field! And he shuts down it. Scores! Oh, wow! What a finish from in close!
Well, it's point blank, James, and he is known for this shot. He works to get in tight, and when he gets an opportunity in that area, he simply doesn't miss. Ah, man, James, he is just lethal when he is in the paint. He knows how to shield and maneuver his body to be able to get pucks off quickly. It's what he does best, and he buries one there.
Beantown's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Alberta's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Diamond's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Quick pass to Sedin. Quick shot! He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Alberta's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Over the line they come. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Right on the doorstep. He scores! There's the hat trick in Leonard Rain Chapeau.
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way.
Picked up along the boards by Nagy. Cuts into the paint. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Sends it in front. And that's intercepted. Good read with the stick to break that up. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Alberta's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Shot gets in front of it by laying out. Takes the puck. Stops him cold. Here's a short pass to Diamond. Quick snap. Couldn't to stop by Campbell.
Oh, I love the way that she shuts the door on this one, James. Awareness to know where the puck is in that low slot and get in front of it to make it.
Alberta's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Takes the puck. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Alberta's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
The boys have it behind the cage. And now he angles it across to Laine. Centering feed. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
That's a really hard shot. She has a tough time controlling it. She gets a good chunk of it, but it winds up going in behind her.
The boys are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The boys are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Diamond's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Answered the call there. Beantown's got possession of the puck. Puck grabbed by Laine.
Oh, how did she keep that one? Wow, what a stop!
I thought that was in, James. I mean, I didn't even think she had a chance of getting to that puck, but talk about athleticism to make that save. Incredible.
And look at this. They turn this offensive end into a pressure cooker. And there's the whistle. We've got a penalty coming up as the defenders look absolutely exhausted.
like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. So you're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
To the low slot. Scores! And the power play comes up big again.
I love the various options that they have on their power play, James. Once the PK adjusts to one, they hit the other. There's a reason why the power play moves the puck around the perimeter and creates motion. They want to pull the PK outside of the middle of the ice, and when they do, they hit the bumper position perfectly, and they're able to hammer it home.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Ldhl. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Grabs control of it at the point. Here's the chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. In front of the net. Well, no surprise. This was coming.
Yeah, and there's all those other things that happen in a game that we don't even see. And you know that they've exchanged words throughout the course of this game, and they're finishing it off with a battle.
And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. Sometimes you hate to be on the other side of this. You know that your opponent, when they're getting blowed out late in a game, they're going to be physical, they're going to get the fist up, a lot of mitts going at it. And this is a product of frustration. You're getting blown out in the game, you're just trying to send a message.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. And they continue to apply pressure here. And that's blocked from someone in front. Beantown sliding the puck behind the net. Great reach with the poke check by Baumgartner. Alberta's gained possession along the boards. Pass to the paint. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. Well, that's just a great backhand shot. He recognized where it was. It was a great placement to be able to shield and just get it off quickly. He surprised the goaltender.
The boys wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. What a blocker stop at point blank range by Sweden. Big save right at the end. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, they came, they showed up, and they conquered in this EASHL challenge.
Well, when the challenge is on the line and the competition keeps going, you know, you want to find a way to win because you want the bragging rights.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night. Welcome back to the EASHL. Well, the challenge has been laid and it's been accepted. Time to find out who gets chirping rights in this one. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. This city's been buzzing all day about this one, and we are now underway. Where's the puck? Gets a piece of it to keep it out. can feel the intensity between both sides for this EASHL club matchup after the challenge was thrown down. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. Really been looking forward to see how these two teams match up tonight, and we are officially underway to find out. And he takes the pass. No room for that one to get through. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Alberta's got the puck. Directs it on over to Diamond. Moves inside. Here's a shot. And he snags that one with the glove. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Alberta's won the draw. From the point, looks to make something happen. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Line ace got it along the wing. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Great reach with the poke check. Boris plays it now. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Here he is. Takes the shot. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Line ace stick work will land him 2 minutes for slashing. Beantown sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
For the scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Quick shot! And he missed! He missed the net! What a chance!
Well, he had such a glorious chance, James, and I think that he saw some daylight upstairs, and he went for it, but he put it through the uprights. He gets burnt.
From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Beantown's got the puck against the boards. Moves it to the middle!
Anyone around the league or within his own team, and they'll tell you he's one of the most accurate and best shooters in the league, James, and this is another. But he has the wherewithal of what's around him. He gets it off quick, and he buries it.
Beantown's talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this, case in point right here.
Well, yeah, you get up by 1 goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal on the board and continue to increase this lead. I think they've been real effective to start this game.
From the right side and up the middle. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Boris grabs the puck inside his own territory. Beantown's in transition. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Alberta's got a hold of the puck now. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Line's elite edges zone ability is that smooth skating he has, even when making sudden turns. He carries momentum into his turns to make better plays all over the ice, guys.
Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Moves it to Diamond. Here's a chance. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Alberta's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, even better save! Ho's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
More than half the period left to play. Beantown's up 1-0. Alberta's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Sends it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And that's offside, stopping the play. Alberta's down here in period 1, despite the fact that they've had way more scoring chances here. Diamond's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Alberta's got it along the wall. Turn that one aside. Line ace got the puck near the back end. Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Well, it takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Nice job tying up his opponent. The boys look to start the transition game. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picks up the puck in his own end. Here's a chance to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
Well, if you look at the analytics or the heat map, this is his wheelhouse, right tight to the net. If he gets any time with that puck, he's going to bury it. He's such an accurate shooter.
More than half the frame has been played here. Beantown's got a one-goal lead. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Stoppage in play as we get an offside. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Quick feed to Diamond. On the attack along the boards. Here's the pass in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Jabs the puck away. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Alberta's got a hold of it along the wall. Beantown's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. The defender's primary responsibility is to protect the middle of the ice between the dots and as well as net front, James, and he can't do that behind the goal line, and as a result, the goal is scored.
Beantown's extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
You can certainly see that there's jump to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
The Bruisers gain control of the puck against the wall. And that's taken by the defense. Diamond's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's get the call here.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Trying to get out of the defensive end. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. From the point, they take control of it. No mistake on that one. The clinical power play goal. Alberta's counterpunched here in the first period, and they're right back into it.
Well, yeah, can look at the game in different bunches, and this one is certainly going to mean something, resetting and finding a way to create some much-needed offense.
Along the half wall with the puck. Here he is, shot right in front. Made that stop. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Reddy's got it behind the net. Sends it down low. Here's a rip. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. Here in the late going of the frame, Alberta's trailing by 1. Diamond's won it off the faceoff. And here's the pass to Ldhl. Good stand-up hit on the play. The boys have it in the offensive end. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Up by 1, and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer. Well, listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot, and that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
What a steal in his own end. And sends it just out of reach. And we'll reset things after that icing. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Alberta's down despite numerous scoring opportunities here late in the first. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. A big two-man advantage, a 5-on-3 as the puck is set to be dropped.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Big save by the goaltender once again. Centering feed! Driving right to the front! Scores! They've tied it up! Opportunity knocking, and they take advantage on the power play.
Well, you spend so much time in practice working on it because you want to have different players to throw off the PK units, and I thought they did a real effective job of reading what they were giving, and then they were able to bury it.
Ready's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And he takes the dish. Denied by the defender. Nice block. The Bruisers gain possession of the defensive zone. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Reddy. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Boris works the puck in his own zone. Gets it out of his own end. The boys looking against the half wall. Gets down to knock it away. Under fire in the defensive zone. And we are still tied after an excellent kill by the shorthanded unit. And he's taken down. The officials are signaling for a penalty. Grabs it in his own end. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Beantown's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. He says, let's get physical on that play. Quick pass over to Sedin. Great reach with the poke check. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Here's a pass in front, and that's intercepted. Diamond's ready to take the draw here on this power play. The boys win the draw here in their own end. Beantown's got the puck along the wall. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Beantown's penalty killers get a hold of it. Headman pass. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength. He's got a step.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Moves around along the half wall. Here's an opportunity, and that's blocked as he gets down low. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Takes the feed at the back end. Lays into the body. Moves it quickly over to Ldhl. To his teammate. Poked away in the defensive end. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Boris takes it inside his own end. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Beantown's got it behind the net. Gives them nothing in front.
All you have to do is look at the stat sheet to see where he scores all of his goals from, and he is right in his wheelhouse. He's got the puck on his stick in that tight space in front of the net. Just can't execute because the goaltender makes a miraculous save.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Diamonds want a big draw on their own end. And that one flies over the net. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Beantown's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Pass across. Oh, this looks dangerous. A pass. Great save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Great defensive effort with the stick. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Beantown's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Off the outside of the iron.
Beantown's been battling this entire game, and it's
Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Alberta's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone.
Poe's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Takes the puck. Here's the pass. And that's intercepted. Here they come on the attack. Shot. How did he stop that one?
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Takes the feed at the point. Rocks him on the play. Oh, so good. Oh, my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop.
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it. Well, sometimes a simple set on a power play is the most effective, James. We saw it earlier. When you've got shooters, players that can just rip a bomb from the point, you want to make sure you got them set up and teed up along the blue line, but it doesn't work unless you get net front presence. You got to get eyes in front of the tender.
Trying to gain a step. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Takes the hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck.
Diamond's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know find a way to play even strength.
Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Alberta's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. Scores! And there's another power play goal. Wow.
Well, practice makes perfect, and you know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel. The coaching staff has showed them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight.
The Bruisers get a hold of the puck off the draw. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. The Bruisers carry it along the wall. Oh, puts it wide, and oh, you know he'll want that one back.
You can...
All alone! He scores! And there's the hat-trick 3 is the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but they've dominated, playing really confident all night long.
Alberta's won it. Beantown's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Solid hit on the play. Glove save, and he made it look simple. Alberta's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. And they win the draw here in their own end. The boys will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, and he can't bury that one.
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Alberta's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shots. They continue to lead late in the second. Picks up the puck. Beantown's got the puck in their own end. Odd man rush. Here's the pass. Scores! What a goal! All effort.
Well, we've seen it so many times before. He has such a knack to lose coverage in front of the net and inside, and when he gets a puck on his stick, he ain't missing from there. Not surprised that he scores this one, James. He's right in his wheelhouse, net front. He uses his body position, but it's not about the accuracy of the shot. It's about getting it off quickly, what he does best.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Quick pass to Meach. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Alberta's got control of it now from their own end. Excellent stick work on the play. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Here he is, wristed on net, and that's blocked away. There's the whistle, icing the call. Both teams readying here for the face-off. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Puck is dropped on the third, and if you love offense, well, stick around for this one. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd.
The boys probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Here's a short pass to Reddy. Drives to the sweet spot, and that shot gets caught in traffic. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Moves it to Diamond. Here he is in close. And that goes off course off a body. Picks up the puck. Coughs on possession of the puck. Handles the pass. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
Alberta's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
The boys have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. The Bruisers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Alberta's got the puck. The Bruisers. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The boys have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this third period. Alberta's won the draw. Beantown's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Meeks has got it in the defensive end. There's another for the hit parade. Slick feed. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Great poke check on the reach. Pushes it across to Diamond. Shot! Denies him in close.
Had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense...
Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Alberta's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Alberta's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. The boys come up with the defensive zone draw. The Bruisers have it against the wall. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Alberta's got the puck in the corner. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. And he slides it quickly to Meach. And that goes off a player in front. Takes the feed. Scooped up along the wall by Reddy. Here's a chance. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Takes the feed.
Diamond's been fantastic in terms. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Quick feed to Sedin. Here's a chance in front. And they score on the delayed penalty to make it count.
Well, they do make it count, James. Now it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
Diamond's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Here's a chance in front. Can't connect the play. Pass back to the point. There's the whistle. We've got been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whack-load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
When a power play is executing and it feels right, everyone is clicking. The chemistry just looks like it's synergized, and this team, they're on fire right now.
The Bruisers will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Puck sails onto the bench, sending a few people ducking. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Diamonds won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. From the opposite point. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Grabs possession of the puck. Scores! There's the hat trick! And as with tradition here in this bar, it is time to go fishing.
He's been electric, and he's having a fish fry here tonight because he's got a hattie. He's been so slippery in and around the net. He's delivered every chance he's gotten. How many times have we seen him score from here, James? In tight to the net. He doesn't need much time. All he has to have his hands ready, and he'll bury it.
Beantown's recognize that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Oh, and he got the answer on that one. Drives it to the crease. Bumped off the puck. Bad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Alberta's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Moves it quickly over to Diamond. Takes the pass. Here's a breakaway. Scores! Oh, wow! What a finisher in close.
It's point blank, James, and he is known for this shot. He works to get in tight, and when he gets an opportunity in that area, he simply doesn't miss.
Intense fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Alberta's got it in the neutral zone. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. They've got the defense outnumbered. Tough save by the goalie. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Sedin stick handling in his own zone. They've got some momentum here. Slides it across. There's the whistle. We'll get a reset after the net was knocked off. Alberta's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Diamonds won the draw. He grabs the puck here at the point. He takes a shot. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Alberta's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. He scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that bucket's following him around, and every chance he gets, he's burying it.
Alberta's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Beantown's got the puck along the board. Here's a short pass to Diamond. And he had the answer on that one. Beantown's got it from behind the net. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Meach has been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Feeds the puck across. In on a breakaway with the empty net. Into the yawning cage. It's an empty net goal.
Anytime you pull your goaltender, you're looking to make something happen, James. There's no question about that. But this time, it just doesn't work out in your favor. And it winds up in the back of your net.
Beantown's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect more players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
Alberta's got possession of the puck. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Puck picked up in the open ice. Trying to engage a little physicality here. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Quick pass across to Meach. The goaltender is quick. Big save just as time runs out. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. The fun seesaw fair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but all of those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.